Ocean says this all the time, and I wanted to ask y'all opinion on it.
Uh,
He says, "I believe that for every strong, successful man, you need a strong woman in your corner. I really truly believe that."
I do too, bro.
He says he believes that too, but he also believes that for every time a nigga fuck up, it's because of a woman too. He says so either women can be your demise or can be your safety gate or whatever. But he said most likely when they not the ones, they the hindrance to why you ain't where you supposed to go. And I don't know if I believe that for real.
I
I
do.
don't know if I believe that too much.
So what do you believe?
I
Are
mean,
you
of
asking me?
course,
Oh no, oh no.
I feel like, of course, if you look at it as if she's not your wife, of course she's like if she didn't become the one, then but I feel like there's lessons in everything that you go through in life. So I don't believe the necessary lesson is a demise or a hindrance. And I also believe that we can need to stop blaming bitches for our problems and blame ourselves. Like niggas don't look in the mirror and be like, I'm a lazy ass nigga. They always be like, well, I don't get pushed and I don't get this and this and like nigga, like you lazy. So I don't know. I think we put too much stock in it for sure. How I feel about it. But I do believe that women are the reason that behind every successful nigga, there's a successful woman. Now, that doesn't always necessarily happen, but I feel like it's more of a 80% chance of it happening more than not.
What do you think, Big Mike?
I think like I agree with him, but I also feel okay. Look, I totally agree. That's an old saying. What Ocean said, I don't know his age, but that's an old saying. Behind every successful man is a successful bitch, right? Just plain and simple. And I've really seen it with my mom and dad before they divorced, right? My father basically raised my mother, and when my father couldn't pick up the pieces, my mother picked up the pieces. It was some cold shit. This is the thing about it though, bro. He also is right about niggas making excuses, but I also think that if you're in a situation where you're dealing with a bitch that believe in you and she pumps that life into you, it makes you better. I also believe when you're dealing with a female that's at that's at a place in society or socially or financially that's higher than you, then you want to be higher than that because this woman is taking a chance on you, right? But that's when it comes to it's not always the case. Some niggas are just lazy. The real niggas that don't want to be in a position and got a bitch motivating them, they gonna show out. They gonna really see it for what it is. Like, let me tell you something, bro. If you got a rich bitch, nigga, sucking and fucking you and putting that energy into you and being your piece and just and the third, a real boss nigga gonna boss up, be like, damn, this bitch believing in me. Let me be the alpha because she's the alpha right now. But then I also believe what that nigga Uno just said. Some niggas just be fucking for a place to stay, nigga, for to stop nagging because your mama asking what you did today. You know what I'm saying? So you rather be over here with that bitch because she ain't gonna ask that and you dropping off dick. But I do agree with that, bro, because I've seen it. Like if a real nigga fucking with a real bitch, bro, they gonna be a real partnership. You know what I'm saying?
So what about? I feel like that statement is automatically negated because of like, what about like successful gay niggas? You know what I'm saying? Like
What,
they
what
don't have.
I have no comment,
They
cuz.
got a bitch. They got a bitch.
So then, I mean, but so then that just means like a strong partner is a strong partner, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Come on.
And like,
Hey,
if you have a
hey,
strong
hey,
partner
what we
behind
not
you.
You a
finna
monkey
do,
wrench in
what
the
we
whole
not finna
conversation.
do
Look, I'm
is
very
that
logical,
shit.
bro. I'm very
We not
logical, so I
finna do
gotta.
that shit. All of us is straight
Why'd
men
you
in
even
this book
say that,
right
bro?
here. And
No,
us
because
three.
I'm saying like if that's not true, if we're speaking just off the words you said, you're the one that said the words matter to you, my nigga. Like you're the one that said that.
Okay, I'm talking about straight niggas. You want to bring up gays? Okay, we can bring
No,
up gays.
my point
They
is,
got bitches too.
you asked, do we agree? And I'm saying I disagree strictly off of the fact that there are niggas without bitches that are successful. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So I disagree with that statement.
Yeah, and okay, let's do it. Let's do it like this then. Let's do it like this. Let's do it like
Hey,
this.
hold on, Luke. I think
Since you
that
no,
nigga
since
attacked me. I
I
just did like this when he said, "What about a gay man?" I'm like, I didn't know how
Crazy.
to answer that shit. I felt like that nigga threw me a curveball. I said, "Fuck this."
Miranda Alexis says, "What about if gender roles don't match society's norms? I've watched diminishing behavior from those who don't respect anyway, but their own introspection is key." Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I'm coming down to. But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Uno, go ahead.
my phone about to die. Hold on, I'm gonna try to switch on my girls. Hold on, hold
All
on.
All
right.
right, for sure, for sure. I mean, look, I think at the end of the day, um,
Why he not prepared at work, bro? You need to talk to
my
him.
nigga on he excited
No,
about
no,
Hong
fuck all
Kong.
that. He calls me out when I'm not prepared. He calls me out when I don't do nothing. And now, since you're the boss, I'm bringing it up right now, nigga. You need to talk to him, cuz.
Uh,
Why he not prepared?
he said, "I'm bringing up an HR complaint." Big time, big time. Bake says, "Gay nigga for sure got somebody, but
Hey, Bake. Hey, Bake. I'm not fucking with you. Get out the chat, cuz. Get out the chat right now, cuz. Because you see what that nigga did to me, cuz. Let me tell you something. First of all, I'm not homophobic about nothing because I'm not scared of nothing, right? But when that nigga said, "But what about a gay nigga?" I was like, "Hey, cuz, what the fuck you do, cuz? That's not what we was talking about."
no, but I was just talking about something like this the other day. I think my belief. So I don't know how niggas is gonna feel about this, but I personally believe the entire world is out of balance because
Of
I
gay
don't.
niggas?
No,
Oh,
I
my
do
bad.
think that the world is out of balance because I do think that women are supposed to be leaders in the society. Like to,
What?
and I'm,
Wait,
yeah,
hold on. Repeat that for me, bro.
I think the world is in chaos and I think the world is in chaos and out of balance because I think that women are supposed to be the leaders in society. The reason I think that is because in my experience, I don't have all the data in the world, but in my experience, everything I have seen niggas do to level up has been to impress a woman. Ever. Everything I have ever seen in my life, ever.
Not
I've
me.
never.
Shut your
Not
ass up.
me.
Okay,
Shut
Not
your
me.
okay.
ass up.
Let me
Shut
ask you
your
this
ass
then.
up.
Let me ask you this then, Big
He
Mike.
lying. No,
No,
that's
he
that
could
nigga shit. He
he
lying.
could be telling the truth. He could be
He's
telling the truth.
not.
But let me. I'm gonna
No.
move forward. I'm gonna move forward as you're telling the truth. But let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Okay, when you did level up,
Yeah.
even if it wasn't for a woman.
Oh, wait, hold on.
No,
Guess
hold on,
what?
no, 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 no,
No,
no,
no,
no,
no,
no,
no,
no,
hold
no,
on. Let me
no, no,
stop before we go there. My daughter. So you're right. A young woman. That's the
no, but
only
no, okay,
time.
no. Well, let's take her out of the equation. Let's
All
take her
right.
out of the
Oh,
equation.
didn't know. It's 1-800 fuck a bitch. You already know
Okay,
what
but
time it is,
listen,
little
listen.
nigga.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
He's lying.
When you did level up,
He's lying.
Yeah.
when you got up to the next level,
Yeah.
what did you do with
Oh,
your
oh.
where did you go with the money? Where'd you take the
I,
money? What'd you do with the
nigga,
money?
I
You
went
just
buy
told
some
us you went to
pussy.
Hong Kong, nigga. You just told me that
You want me to answer the
right
question?
now. You just said that.
I went buy some pussy.
Okay,
I went buy.
so
The first thing. So you guys are right.
you
Okay.
feel what I'm saying? So
No, first of all, the nigga got pearly whites. We
No,
didn't
I
even
did,
have to go that deep. We didn't have
bro.
to go that deep. The
Bro,
nigga
hold on.
got new
No, no,
grills.
no, no,
Now,
nigga. The pearly. No,
granny,
hold on. Stop. The pearly whites was for my self esteem. I didn't.
okay,
No, no, no,
but
no, no,
but your self
no,
esteem to talk to
no.
who?
My self esteem to be on camera for straight lace no chains. Hold on. Let's
Okay,
back up.
okay,
Let's back
okay.
up because you
Stop,
got
stop.
bitches. So I don't know why you want got some new teeth. Because if you would have seen me out here snaggle too, hold on. If you would have seen me out here snaggle too, I didn't give a fuck about these teeth, nigga.
No,
I
it's
was
fair.
knocking bitches.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair. I didn't
So,
get my teeth
but
from
no,
bitches,
the
so I
Lord
get
already
it. I
answered the
get it.
question. No, the Lord already answered the question and then caught me in a lie because I spoke too much drinking on a Friday, right? Yes, the first thing I did when I went and got some paper was trick.
okay.
Yes, when I had a daughter, which is a young woman, I leveled up. I didn't give a fuck about my baby mama. Nigga, matter of fact, nigga, I made my mama cry a million tears behind going to the penitentiary. But my daughter was some other shit.
Yeah.
I'm saying,
And
so you right.
so I think that that's just my anecdotal data, just being alive 42 years, seeing everybody operate. Everything niggas do to level up, or once they level up, is to get the attention, affection of a woman, right? A woman that they otherwise think they couldn't have gotten without leveling up in that regard. And
I spoke too soon because he right. There's a couple bitches I fucked that would not have gave me no pussy.
Gerald Purify says even down to the haircut. That's why niggas get fresh. Jen
Shut
says
up.
Mike is definitely lying.
Hey,
That
who
missing
said
two
that?
stop nothing. So my point is, I think the world is out of balance, and the reason. So I do think that. My bad. I gotta mute you, because I'm getting a little bit of echo. Sorry.
Tell him to put voice. See, that's another HR complaint. Why he not prepared, bro? He got his girl's phone, bro.
So
He
I do
way
think the
more tech
world.
savvy than the old
Hey,
nigga, bro.
hey, shut your bitch ass up. I'm working. Nigga, oh man, fuck, nigga.
Yo.
He not prepared, Lord. He's not prepared.
I also think that's why when women get in relationships, they try to be in control, but they don't know what to do when they have control. You feel what I'm saying? Like if you in a relationship and she want to put the pants on and then you give her the pants and then y'all just be running in circles a lot of times because the control, it's just, we don't assign, I think, the level of responsibility that women are supposed to have to them. We just relegate them to, taking care of us like additional children, when I do think that it's pretty clear in most households across America, if they're like a heterosexual two-parent household or two-gendered household, then the women takes care of the administrative stuff, strategic. They're damn near the heads of the household anyways. They just don't believe they're the heads of the household because they're not allowed to believe that. They're not conditioned to believe that. You feel what I'm saying? And I think that shit throws everything out of balance, in my opinion.
I got a question. What the fuck is even head of the household, not head of the house? What the fuck does that mean?
So I don't believe in that shit at all. But I'm saying typical gender roles in America, especially if you come from immigrant culture, especially if you come from marginalized groups like black culture, black Southern culture, immigrant Mexican and Caribbean culture. They believe that the man earns the money. The man is the head of the household. He makes the rules. But at the end of the day, the woman manages the house. So that shit don't really make no goddamn sense. She's pretty much the head of the household. You feel what I'm saying? She pays the bills. I've seen it with my own eyes. When a couple gets divorced and the nigga can't take care of himself, he can't go shopping, the nigga can't do laundry, nigga can't pay bills, nigga is stuck. I've seen this multiple times, my nigga, because they thought they was the head of the household making the rules, but they didn't learn none of the rules. They didn't learn how the household operated. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't know. I just feel but
So
I hear
is
you.
that
I don't believe in gender roles like that
does
personally.
that preference or does that stigma come from the how much who's making the most money?
I think
I
so.
want to know
I
where
th-
it came from that
I
men
think
are
that's
the man of the house.
traditionally. I think that's traditionally whoever earns the money is the quote unquote man of the house. They wear the pants in the family. Black Truffle TV. I did not mean to ignore that. I like Lil Quick though too. Tell her what up. John Merck says, being a Mexican myself, I genuinely don't understand the logic myself. And Jenny says 100 Lord. I think it comes from the atomic age, the 1950s, the nuclear family, the two kids, the white picket fence. The man goes out and earns the money. The woman
But
stays
the
home.
wife's always in that story. The wife's always staying home.
Yeah, but she also ran the household. She took
But
care of
that's
the
what I'm
kids, paid
saying.
the.
How you gonna run? Well, hold on. How the fuck you gonna run a household if the nigga don't go out and get the money? Nigga, if the nigga didn't go out and get the money, the bitch, you're not running nothing. You're on
But that's
stuff.
my point. That makes it a partnership. But that's not how it was framed. That's not how it was framed. You feel what I'm saying? So
Okay, but without you can have the money, but without her, you ain't having no home. You have a house but no home. So
What
right.
you
I
mean, nigga?
can,
I know how to come home and take care of the rest of the shit.
nigga, you gonna come home, nigga, to a full
It's
time and
okay.
a bag of
It's okay.
food.
It's okay.
I mean, yeah,
I think that's what you don't like. Yeah, you're okay with it, but I don't think that's something you would want all the time. Like you, especially with you and and your shit you got going on, nigga. You want to eat out a bag every day,
Nigga,
so
I
it's
mean, not.
like,
I mean, nigga, have you seen my story? I mean, not top ramen bags right now. Nigga surviving. Nigga, fuck you, me.
but I'm
Fuck
not
you mean?
saying you don't.
Right
What
now,
I'm saying,
2025, nigga, surviving. Nigga, chunking t-shirts. Yeah, nigga, don't play with me, nigga.
what I'm
Look,
saying,
hold on, hold on,
nigga.
hold on,
I'm
hold on,
not
hold on. Let me
saying
tell you
you
something, nigga.
can't do
I
it.
be seeing you outside. Nigga, you are jet setting, nigga. Ass and titties shaking. You are jet setting. You're flying. You're trip to trip. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Nigga, you see me over here? My stomach is touching my back and I'm happy.
Let me see. Casey family says it's a partnership. He just said it. LOL. Niggas don't have real dads. That's why they can't do
No,
shit
don't get it
on
fucked
their
up, nigga.
own.
My real dad dead. No, you niggas didn't have no real dad.
Stop taking it personal.
Yeah.
I don't.
So I think like this is how I think society will
Nigga, my
run
real
much.
dad dead, nigga. The fuck, nigga?
I think society would run much better if like niggas were not sexually repressed, right? If they weren't, if sexuality was not tied to morality, and so niggas could just be sexually free. Listen, let me finish.
I didn't
Niggas
say
could
nothing.
niggas if I'm
I'm
when I
not
say
understanding
when
what
I
you mean. Hold on, what you mean by that?
let me explain. So when I say niggas, I mean all of society. If all society could be sexually free, right? And then like let's say the baddest type of chick you ever wanted to be with said, "You can only have sex with me if you're a doctor." Niggas would be doctors today, my
No,
nigga. They wouldn't worry about
you
be
no
getting
bullshit,
mansions.
bullshit, cuz.
Niggas wouldn't worry about wearing jewelry.
Bullshit,
Niggas wouldn't worry about fucking getting the flyest car because they wouldn't need to, because the rule would be, oh, you want to fuck this type? Be a lawyer. You want to fuck this type? Be a doctor. You want to be the president? You got and fuck this type? You want to fuck this type? You got to be the president. Niggas
bullshit,
would be politicians, doctors, lawyers. I promise you they would. I promise
bullshit,
you they would.
bullshit. There's always gonna be a
All
trap
the
god nigga.
I agree. Every rapper you know be a preacher.
That part. There would be no rap. There would be no rappers. There would
I'm
be
not
no
fuck.
rappers, my
I'm not
nigga.
fucking with you two niggas, man. That's
Rap would
bullshit.
not exist. Rap would not exist. Like if it, like for real, bro. If if my perfect type of woman
Uh,
was like, you have to be an astronaut to be with me, a nigga would
Well,
be in
not
space.
now.
A nigga
Now
would
I
be
feel
in
like you would
space.
say fuck
nigga,
that.
I'm already Buck Rogers,
But
bro.
in the beginning though, like in the beginning of time when you was born and raised
Bro,
up,
see, that's the thing. I'm not. Hold on. I'm sorry to cut you off, bro. I think that's a problem in itself. I'm not succumbing to these bitches. I'm not
No, but
bowing
this is
down.
what I think. This is what I think. I think if women had that much power in society,
Uh-huh.
we wouldn't feel as frustrated by them as we feel.
I'm
Because
only
you're
flush.
no, you're saying what you're saying now because of your past experience based
Uh,
on this society. And your past experiences are pretty much because they're unhappy with whatever circumstances they're in, so they project that onto you,
okay,
right?
okay. Uh,
But if they had more power, more resources, they wouldn't behave that way, so you wouldn't feel that way.
you right, bro. You right. No. When you right, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. There's nothing to go back and forth for.
Real quick though says, I don't know about that one, y'all. Real quick though says, facts, Big Mike. I mean, look, that's just my theory. Y'all don't have to agree with me, but let me know. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. Let me know what y'all think in the comments.
This is what I'm gonna let y'all know, nigga. I'm already Buck Rogers, nigga. Fuck me. Yeah, little bitch tell me I want an astronaut, bitch. I've been a beat. Yeah, bitch. I've been on sci-fi, bitch. Fuck wrong with you?
I'm fool. Yo, you a fool, my nigga. Let's play a song and we'll be back. This is let's see if this plays. This is not from the coast, but it's Friday. We ain't got no job. We ain't got shit to do. This is one of my favorite
Buy
artists.
a shirt.
Buy
And
a
guess
shirt.
what? For all y'all that pre-ordered a Straight Lace No Chase shirt, please go to Connect the Coast, man, and buy a shirt for my brother.
That part. This is one of my favorite underground artists in the world. He's not from the coast.